Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Meet the Diplomat, and joining us on the show today is Mohd Osman Omar, the Ambassador of Somalia to India. Hi.
Hi.
Somalia and India, we have shared excellent political, cultural relationship. But how do you think we shall be able to strengthen more? What steps should be taken more?
We have had very long historical links between India and Somalia because we share the Indian Ocean. I always think it's always bright because the closest we are, the better chance we have to develop our relations much more and more. So we do it definitely, as we have done before, cooperating in the forums of international conferences, like the NAM, we share bilateral things.
That is all right, but how close do you think we have been able to get to each other, in the sense understanding each other's problems and being a support?
We have done it before through cultural relationship because we had Indian teachers, we had businessmen coming to Somalia, Somalis coming to India, Indians going to Somalia. This is first and foremost, the important is that the cultural relationship that makes people much closer to each other. And that educational we have had students here, we still have them. That, of course, makes the relationship always stronger.
Well, you just mentioned that there are a lot of prospects as far as education sector is concerned. But Somalian students, they love Indian universities a lot and they're coming here in good numbers. But what more do you expect in this field?
The most important thing is that Indian government will take up measures to establish schools there in Somalia.
Has the work already taken?
Not yet, since the situation in Somalia is a little bit complicated because we have had difficult years in the last 15 years. So the activities themselves have now stand still. So we pray that in the future, when the situation becomes much better, so the two sides will recommence again, in coming together.
Yeah, you're saying that in coming years, if the crisis is sorted out, we'll try and discuss more on how to develop, and the development processes will take place. We'll talk on that later, but India and Somalia relationship, as we are discussing, External Affairs Ministers of India, they met the Foreign Affairs Ministers of Somalia on Asian African Summit in April 2005. And what outcome do you think it has taken to shape contours for bilateral relationship?
India is ready to help Somalia, but Somalia is not ready yet because the ongoing crisis makes it difficult for Indian to invest in parts of Somalia. That's what makes it difficult. But India is ready. Generally, they are ready. They are ready to build all kind of infrastructure to help build hospitals, schools, and roads. But our situation makes it more difficult that Indians plan to be implemented in Somalia. So that's why I say again, we hope that when the situation improves, we know that the bulk of help that India wants to give to Somalia is ready here. Plans that Minister of Foreign Affairs and Minister of Foreign Affairs of Somalia have discussed. So time will come soon rather than later.
Seeing the present situation, you can say that nothing is working out, but is there any prospect of bilateral trade? Because Somalia has good oil also.
First of all, despite all the things that's happening in Somalia, trade never stopped because trade is done by private people. And if you go to Bombay, you find daily Somalis coming and buying goods from Bombay. And Somalis buying Indian goods through Dubai. Therefore, the trade has never stopped. And as for oil, various African countries today that are looking at India as cooperators in the field of oil. You have seen different countries today that India is participating in oil, searching. So Somalia is, is not excluded. And Somalia, I personally think, with India, I understand much better than with other
The Indian
things.
government continue to provide assistance and support to the Somalian embassy in India till the year 2000. But what more is expected as far as this help you keep in mind?
Well, as I told you, India is ready, but we have to prepare our own homework.
It also provides scholarship.
It has done until 1999 and 2000. Then, of course, with the difficulties in Somalia, with the lack of central government, it was not possible to continue that program. But India is ready anyhow. India is keeping for us the scholarships and other things. India never said that we never give you, but only from our side that we need the counterpart to be ready to collect these things.
And Somalia, it does not have its own currency too, but everything is working out. How do you see this happen?
You see, Somalia collapsed, completely collapsed, unlike any other place. You can see history of civil wars in Africa. But in other parts, in the civil wars, there were always kind of government that was running the business. But here in Somalia, even the government collapsed. Therefore, the people have to take up the matter in their hands. Of course, the currency is one case. The currency of Somalia is printed as a coupon. Is no use for using it outside. However, it's used within the country, and it's running. You are talking only the currency. Somalia today ranks one of the best country which has IT and communication, in telecommunication in many parts. If you compare with a country which have had a system.
You're saying that in spite of the fact that the government collapsed in Somalia and so much of difficulties, you've been able to grow. And the other issues, political difficulties you just mentioned, will come on to that. But before this, we'll take a short break. Keep watching Meet the Diplomat.